everybody, and welcome back to another stream of The Suicide of Rachel Foster, where I forgot what the last thing we did was, because it's been like a month, maybe. It's been a while. Either way, let's get back into what just happened. Was this right after we figured out that there's a ghost haunting this place? I mean, of course it is, considering everything would be, no matter what, it would be after, so, technically speaking. Santa? I don't remember the controls very well. So do I want to go see? Oh, report.
Here I am.
Yep.
You still
Hello,
there?
Steve.
Where else should I be?
Today's Christmas Eve.
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Suspicious.
Don't tell me
Irving.
you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
What a nice guy. Thanks.
You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
We've never met.
We've never met, Irving. I can't even picture your face.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
Maybe I'm sharpening my knives. I thought you were a Boy Scout.
What tells you
I don't know
I'm
what
not
that means.
sharpening my knives this very minute?
It's good we're just talking on the phone, then.
Listen,
Yeah,
is
For
this
you.
contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Are you hitting on me?
Irving, are you hitting on me by any chance?
No. What are you... I mean,
Oh
it's just...
my goodness, he
Relax.
is.
I was kidding.
I can never tell when you're kidding.
Yeah, it's one of my fascinating virtues.
You'd figure out more if you,
Oh, hold on a sec.
cutie
Don't go
pie?
anywhere, okay?
Get a
Huh?
di-
Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas. Good night, hon. Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another
that-
flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it too.
yeah. That's what there was, in the end. There was like a strange kind of warmth.
Now that I think
Then
about
it
it,
all
I don't
ended.
like this.
Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and
Why does it sound like you're
She
about to
were-
cry?
Nicole.
they...
Hey,
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
don't be like that.
There you have it.
Bloody
are my
Mary,
memories,
Bloody Mary,
and,
Bloody Mary. Did you hear
Hey.
that?
Did you hear that?
No? What are you talking about?
Like
The
a...
jingle
clinking.
bells.
No. I don't hear anything.
I
Wait
heard
there. I
right.
definitely heard something.
Okay.
Santa must be here. Oh, that's the clock. I was like, what is that? My old notebook? It's hard to see. Where is it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki.
Oh no.
God, I
Nikki?
hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
The microphone. I don't understand what you're
Irving,
saying.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but right now I'm dealing with something else.
I want to be
Did
there
you
to
not
help
notice
you.
that he called you
I'm just a
Nikki?
useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying
Wait,
to listen
I
to this
didn't.
noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
Maybe it's coming from
I
the
don't
koi
hear
game.
anything. Anyway,
I don't
later.
hear anything. I'm Irving. I don't hear anything. Is it the wolf? Ominous whispering in a horror game. Can I quit? Ghost hunters, listen to the hotel's
Irving,
whisper.
you hear me? For fuck's sake.
He's jealous.
Hey,
What?
sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh,
Bawling your eyes out?
no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
Here's some
It's this
noises.
microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
Like,
Sounds.
whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
no,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
whispers, not
Sorry.
wind.
I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Bet you one of them said I'm gonna die. This way. Stop it. Oh, this room? Oh, maybe I should use the door. Yeah. Gotta be the ring. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The odd part is it's always moving in the same direction. Not once has it stopped. This is very fun to think about. Moving right. It's still moving right. I was getting too mesmerized by the ring. Oh, it could be in this room. Nope. Fine. What I know is that I really don't want to be here. Then I turn around and something's behind me? No. Am I perhaps missing something? It's like right here. Maybe I'm supposed to go down? Or up? Wow, my hand is itchy. How fun. Wow, my eye is itchy. That one's actually weird. Seems like going the wrong way. I mean, if anything, it's lower down. I'm gonna have to do this for another 40 minutes. Is it the ballroom or is it right behind the phone booth? Really? It's not marking someplace on the map? It's... Yeah, keep lowering. Boiler room? Wrong again. I could change. Okay, no, it's not in there. Wolves. Steven! I mean,
How much do
Irving!
you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Ugh, so sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know.
Is this person
So
in?
sorry. Believe me.
Hmm. Is this not the right area? Dude, chill. It's different? Imagine I've been using this the wrong way the whole time. Let's ignore the super scary sound I just heard. Can't read that. You know, I think it'd be a good idea to play horror games without sound.
Nikki?
I remembered!
What?
This sound I keep hearing.
Did you figure out where it's coming from?
Yes! I mean, no, maybe. But I remember why it sounds familiar. The chandeliers.
What chandeliers?
The ones in the ballroom.
Nicole, I don't follow. I'm probably stung from before.
Listen to
Stop
me.
thinking about before and listen to me.
I'm listening.
When I was little, I could sit for hours and watch them set up the parties in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
Right.
To me, those chandeliers were like a flying merry-go-round.
You sound crazy.
What does all this have to do with the sound you heard?
Every time the window behind the bar was opened, the decorations would clink. That's the sound I heard. Those old chandeliers moving in the breeze.
But The chandeliers in the ballroom were taken down 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm sure about what I heard.
Yeah,
There's gotta
they're
be an
not
explanation.
actually there anymore, but that sound is unmistakable.
You got a
But
point.
what you're
Bird
saying
chimes.
is impossible.
I'm sure. And no, I don't understand, but whatever made that sound is around here somewhere.
You're worrying me.
I just need to think and listen.
Okay.
Oh,
Keep
that's
me
very
posted.
fun.
Please.
Can I get more information? Looks like a no. Observe. Don't really see that. Is it? Going down. Goes up when I go. Is there a back room? There is. Hello, Socio. Why do I hear movement?
Found anything?
Oh, this ain't fair.
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Oh yeah, I'm freaking out. Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe I've gone a little
Who
crazy.
knows, but it seems
Just got
so
rock bottom,
similar to
definitely
how I
start.
remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
Starting with rock
You know, for a
bottom,
second
now
it was
you
nice
just
to
need
imagine that the past could come back
Dead
like
Eye.
that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well
those
known
other
in the county.
items, I forgot the name of.
Sounds amazing.
You
It
should have
is.
seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
I don't even know what that
And your
means.
parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
A love
Rachel.
triangle of unrequited love.
She talked and moved
I
with the
guess.
grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck.
Ooh.
It was the beginning of the end, and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Why do you call me
Sorry,
Nikki?
I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I
Did you do
can't
that
hear that
before?
sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again, and then I'm going to bed.
be careful.
I don't really want to look around again. I'd rather just go to bed. It's called fear. Is it gonna be at night 3 or 6? Help. Okay, thank you for scaring me. Why did you have to cut to black? A fade would have been good, but a cut. That's scary. A big baby. In the dark. Wait, was I actually abducted? I don't want to be here anymore. Flashlight. Please. Maybe the lectern will save me. Imagine the ghost that's here isn't the girl's, it's her father's. Hopscotch. I played that like twice in my entire lifetime. And I still remember it. That's kinda bad. Imagine this isn't what I'm supposed to do. So I'm not gonna question anything? I have no body. Oh, why didn't I go to the school ball? I had no body to go with. Yeah. I'm what people call funny. The question is right now, should I be looking for myself or should I be doing something else? Because this is definitely not me. Mm-hmm. You? Oh. Maybe this is one of those astral projections or whatever it's called. But the thing clicked, so that means this is the real body. Or a real body. We want you! Did I not notice that sooner? Picked up my entire inventory.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I
Yes, it's a little
expected
late.
that.
I was kind of in a
What?
church.
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
No!
Yes.
I
I mean,
spawned in a church.
I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
Does
One
that happen a
doesn't just
lot?
become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point.
Sounds about right.
I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
I don't want to think
Sometimes
there's a reason.
following
That
your
place was
instinct is the
terrifying.
best thing.
I'll do that. The
I
church is
don't want to go
scary.
back there now. But I'll think about it.
No, I won't.
Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
I like Nikki.
I like that you call me Nikki. Merry Christmas.
Why am I
Merry
so
Christmas. Nikki.
small? I should be beating this guy up. What is wrong with me? But yeah, that means he didn't call me Nikki beforehand. That means he didn't call me Nikki beforehand. So why did he just decide to do it like now? Can I sleep? Wouldn't mind that. What's my current objective? I don't know what I expected from a horror game. Of course I have to go back to the church. Guess my eyes must be playing tricks on me. Thought I saw someone just standing there. Although, and for the most part, I think I remember the path. Hmm. Guess there's some places I just forget. Nice. Alright, I'm looking for the church, which should be this way. What? I'm not getting some right. I didn't pay him, so that leaves me with no choice. Office. No, T-Pain doesn't want it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I literally was on it this cycle. How could I just forget that easily? Hi.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
You think I'm crazy then?
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel.
Elsewhere?
When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
It does.
I suppose.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Oh, the riddle.
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart, or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Wow. Total mystery. Want to play?
Yeah.
Yes. this. I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Nothing comes to mind. So, what am I meant to do now? If I solved the riddle, I could finally... What was the riddle again? I'm only like halfway awake, so I'm not paying much attention. The organ. Good for pumping blood. We're gonna ignore the very obvious ominous knocking.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
You died? I never learned. I'll spare you.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so...
I don't know any of these things.
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
If my clues are down here, which means I shouldn't be leaving. A butterfly? Do I have to wake up now?
Oh, shit.
Why is my heart beating? Whoa, it got super dark. I thought there was a cutscene. Someone was here, accessed the secret room? That's an interesting word. Ow.
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No decorations.
Wait.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay.
I see something very interesting.
There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No.
A young kid, too. No one
This
would
place
live
doesn't
down
make
here.
sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's Her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Breadcrumb.
Hey,
Maybe it's a
can you hear me?
breadcrumb of information?
Yes?
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No.
Why do I need to
found
get out here
a
right
key.
now?
It's from my old music box, the one in Leonard's room.
I don't want to go
I'm
back.
having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
Wait.
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on.
I'm
here.
feeling movement in the controller. Speech therapy. Teach me to talk.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're going to say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Why? You're not
Please,
helping.
you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this.
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Oh,
Listen,
dude, lover
a
boys
bunch of
fall in
strange
love
things
with
happened
me.
since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
Considering
I've
this,
looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father, he spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience, he
This
wasn't
story's
the
getting
kind of
interesting.
guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
you joking?
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you?
He could be right.
My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying...
Lines
Leave
up
out that he
perfectly well with
cheated
the
on my
facts.
mom. Leave out
Facts.
that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Clearly you don't know guys.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
Why
I
you should
just want you to
glorify
know
your
that-
father.
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call
I
me.
couldn't. These do not seem like things a 16-year-old would have. This, maybe. Oh my gosh. Once upon a time, there was a man and his wife. They had wanted a child for a long time, but had never had one. One day a miracle happened, and the woman gave her husband the news that they both had so long wished for. They were going to have a baby. The man and his wife lived in a house with a small window in the kitchen, overlooking a beautiful garden full of fresh vegetables and flowers. Unfortunately, there was a high wall of barbed wire all around it, and no one ever entered it, because it belonged to a mighty witch who everyone was terrified of. Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time there lived in a certain village a little country girl, the prettiest creature who was ever seen. Her mother was excessively fond of her, and her grandmother doted on her still more. This good woman had a little Red Riding Hood made for her. It suited the girl so extremely well that everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day her mother, having made some cakes, said to her, "Go, my dear, and see how your grandmother is doing, for I hear she has been very ill. Take her a cake and this little pot of butter." I've never heard of this story, too, so it's funny. Little Red Riding Hood set out immediately to go to her grandmother, who lived in another village. Snow White. Okay, it's getting shorter. Once upon a time, long, long ago, a king and queen ruled over a distant land. The queen was kind and lovely, and all the people of the realm adored her. The only sadness in the queen's life was that she wished for a child but did not have one. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about kids. Oh no. One winter day, the queen was doing needlework while gazing out her ebony window at the new fallen snow. A bird flew by the window, startling the queen, and she pricked her finger. A single drop of blood fell on the snow outside her window. As she looked at the blood on the snow, she said to herself, "Oh, how I wish that I had a daughter that had skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony." Sleeping Beauty. Long ago there lived a king and queen who said every day, "If only we had a child!" But for a long time they had none. One day, as the queen was bathing in a spring and dreaming of a child, a frog crept out of the water and said to her, "Your wish shall be fulfilled. Before a year has passed, you shall bring a daughter into the world." So, first and foremost, I'm noticing a lot of things about kids, not having kids, then having kids, and then a lot of things about daughters. I forgot that was there. I want to know about this. Breadcrumb. Chica's voice box. Sheet music. And I think that's everything? Can't flip this. Trying not to show that for too long, but the key I found belongs to the music box in Leonard's room. I'm going to open it, open it, open it, open it. Okay. You seem to be a little deranged, my girl.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck.
I haven't seen the guy in 16 years, and you think you know him?
They'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
Concentrate, Nicole. I have to retrace my steps. Concentrate.
I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid.
Maybe that's why.
There'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
There's
My
only one thing
music
I can
box with the
imagine not
hockey
wanting to
player.
hear.
I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
If there's one thing I definitely don't want to hear, it's that, oh, you are Rachel. I'm like, what? Hmm? What? What? Thing is, it's just a breadcrumb, the key, not the whole loaf. I heard that. We're not friends like that, so, get out of my ears. I'm glad I turned it down today, because stuff gets loud. Leonard! Someone just moved a chair. Right in my room. In here? No. Now, because I'm not gonna die. Use box. Where is it? In Leonard's room. Okay, not my room. Leonard's. There it is. Key!
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us
Mm-hmm.
against Cold Springs High.
Me and
We
Rachel were
won by
best
sudden
friends.
death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right?
Yeah, Rachel.
And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder.
Don't know why he was fighting.
That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her.
No idea who that is.
Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Hope not. What started that fight is probably, oh, well, the end of the stream, I guess. And with that, I thank you all for joining me for today's stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. If not, please do leave a suggestion for anything else you may want to see me play. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. Well, this is interesting. I'm tired, so I'm heading to bed. Good night, everybody, and bye bye.